Are we talking about in this still fantasy that I'm
Yes,
having
fantasy.
right now?
So you tell her
this has gone off the rails.
right. So you tell her
This has went from a pretty okay sexy fantasy to a pretty not okay sexy fantasy to like why is it now you guys are making it about you?
This is the Bill Squire Show.
Of course, I close the door and you're just like, let me out.
I want to go out now.
Can't just exist, can you, whoopsie? Anyway, hey everybody, welcome to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I'm your host, Bill Squire. I'll let you guys introduce yourselves
I think
today.
my mic's off.
It's on.
It's on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you?
You're not plugged in?
No, my headphones aren't working.
That might be an over here thing.
I'm
okay.
Tommy LC.
See, is it working?
No. Hello? No. I don't care. I'll go without.
I don't think you need the headphones.
I like
I'll make sure that I can hear you, though.
I like having the headphones.
Oh, yeah, the headphones aren't working because of some other thing that I did.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what I did. Check. Okay, try them now. Try them now. I just want to make sure.
Do the intro again?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
They work now?
Yeah, they work. I'm sorry for messing up the great, wonderful intro.
Hey! Slate. Hey, everybody. Welcome to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. I'm Bill.
I'm Tommy.
I'm AJ. Are you okay?
I'm just frustrated right now.
With what?
Well, I've been spending the last hour trying to get my camera to work, and then finally just worked because, no, we'll work now. So
okay.
So I'm frustrated with the technology, and then we had to do the second take of the intro,
yeah.
which I might just leave them both in, honestly.
Oh, okay.
It's that kind of show. I mean, it's the best podcast in Cleveland, not the world, so we can do things like
Right.
that.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So there's a lot of hype about the pod. Like that, I am shocked at how things have gone since that.
Since
Like,
we won
numbers
the
are good,
award?
yeah.
Really? That's
Like,
awesome.
Things have been picking up. So
All we need are awards.
that's all we need. And I'm always so like, I don't want awards, but now I guess I need awards.
Why
Can we
didn't
also
we?
get jerseys?
We can get jerseys.
Yeah, can we get jerseys? Will you
yeah.
splurge and will Daddy get us some jerseys?
If once we make enough money from the YouTube, which we're
Okay.
about we're around, I don't know, like $60 right now.
Okay.
So once we get there, we'll get some stuff. We'll get
Okay.
some jerseys. I do want to design some more shirts. I asked my daughter to do a drawing of the three of us. And I was going to make that into a shirt, but she never got back to me. She was excited about it, and then I don't think she ever finished it. So
When we were like talking like early in this, like even before like you came here, we were like, what do we got to do to like get the people to listen to this? How come neither one of us decided, oh, let's win an award?
I don't know, but we did.
I
We
know.
won an award. We were trying to think of stupid. What were we trying to do? Like,
I'll
Guinness
break a world
yeah,
record.
Guinness
I'll break a world
records,
record
yeah.
every week.
Yeah, well,
Or attempt
week?
to break a
attempt
world
one,
record.
yeah.
That could be fun, though.
I know. I'm
We-
still
we-
not.
I don't hate
Not
the
married
idea. I
to
think
it,
that's
yeah.
once we are in the downtown studio, I think that'll be something that'll be a
That
little
we give it a go.
easier to accomplish, and we can really attack. I think things will be a lot different once we get into the downtown studio. But tonight is going to be a good night. I got 5 jokes. Tommy's got a bunch of memes, and AJ has
I have 4 jokes.
4 fucking jokes because he fell asleep on the job.
I did. I fell asleep.
Because he waits till the day before.
So does
or
he.
day of.
I read them today, but I write 5 every time.
You don't write 5 every time.
Like one time I didn't write 5.
There was one time where you had none.
Yes, but that was Vacation Bill.
That was vacation.
Vacation Bill didn't have to write jokes because I wasn't doing anything that week, so I didn't look at anything, so I didn't know what was going on in the world that week.
All right.
So yes, so one week I got to write no jokes. I do.
I don't think I've rocked 4 jokes in 5 weeks.
No, I feel like
For
that's
5 weeks.
probably right, but I'm just saying.
So I'm saying like
You've had
my
4
4
jokes more.
jokes. What?
You've had 4 jokes more than I've had 4 jokes.
Yes, that's true.
and that's
all
and
that matters.
That's all that matters.
It works itself out.
Yeah. It's
This isn't the AJ to Cosmo Tells Jokes show.
No, it's the Bill Squire
That's
Show.
right.
The award-winning Bill Squire Show, sponsored by Good Meal Jane's Pizza. Do you like pizza? Do you like a girl named Jane? Well, guess what? She's making you pizza. It only costs a few dollars.
And
Not a
she's
few.
hot.
And she's so hot. Good Meal Jane is so hot. We don't like to talk about it, but it's really the reason we buy the pizza because it's delicious pizza. It's like the best
We
pizza.
want to suck on her titties.
But we have to settle for her pepperonis.
Yes.
We want to hold Jane down and get her throat pregnant.
With her consent.
Yeah.
Well, the way...
definitely, with her
'cause
consent.
the way you said it was a little rapey.
Well, I don't know about that. Was it a little rapey, Tommy?
A little bit.
All right.
But
Well, we want,
throat pregnancy.
how about we want to kick the door down and throw her against the wall?
What did her door do?
Well, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, good.
It's also really hard to kick a door down.
Well, I mean, yeah, probably.
And then she's got, like, if someone kicked my door down just to have sex with me, I'd be very upset. I'd be like, I would have opened the door.
well, I don't know.
Anyway, the pizza is the thing
just like, oh,
that
wow.
you can get for money.
You want to
You go
have
to-
sex with me? You can kick down the door?
Well, you don't own your place.
No, I know, but I can fix the door.
Do you know how
don't-
it's a pain in the ass to fix a door?
I just get a new
Get a new
door.
door, yeah.
See,
Buy
see
a
how
door.
she's on my side.
But like when you get a new door, but it also breaks the door frame too.
I guess it depends on which way it's coming, right?
A door break is not a good thing.
No, it's not I'm not saying it's not ideal.
Right.
But I'm
you know
saying
what is
like, if
ideal?
it happened,
Good Meal Jane's pizza.
but if it happened, I feel like I'd be in the throes of sexual energy.
Okay, so there's a girl that kicks the door open to have sex with you.
Yeah, she's an Amazon.
Yeah,
she's
really
6'9".
You're gonna do a little snoo. Yeah,
Yeah.
You're like, do you want to have snoo first, or do you want to have this Good Meal Jane's pizza first? I'm
Wait,
taking the
what's
pizza.
that term you just said?
Snoo.
I've
never heard that.
Oh, it's from Futurama. You said Amazon.
Snoo.
So there's an episode where they travel to an
I
Amazon
want to
planet.
snoo in your mouth.
And they call sex snoo
Sexy
snoo.
lady.
And Zap Brannigan and Fry get sentenced to death by snoo snoo.
Oh my gosh.
It's amazing.
Great.
Yeah, it's one of the best episodes. So Good Meal Jane Pizza 888-4pizza-2 to call and order, or you can go to @GoodMealJane on Instagram, and there you'll find links to order. I believe it's explorestock.com/GoodMealJane if you want to order online.
And they just moved, right?
And they just moved. They're over on Memphis Avenue.
And if you ever feel like going over to Jane's and kicking down the door of Memphis Avenue, and,
Just open the door. Don't open the door.
or you kick down the
Yeah,
door,
Don't kick it.
be like, give me some of that.
Yeah, just say I was gonna kick it
Ooh.
down, but I remember that the door is just open during business hours.
Yeah,
Ooh,
go
baby,
business
ooh.
hours.
And get you some Good Meals Jane. And it's a good idea to follow them on Instagram because they're always running deals.
Yeah, stalk
and
them on
promos,
Instagram.
On Instagram where you can get a little discount. All right, Good Meal Jane, get you some. You guys into crypto at all?
What?
You just growl at me.
No, I growled at everybody. No, I know of crypto. I have a little bit of money in crypto.
What do you own in crypto?
I had some Doge.
You had some Doge? Okay.
Yeah, and so a little bit in Bitcoin. A little bit of
little
Bitcoin.
tiny
Just a
bit.
little tiny bit, just for fun.
I bought a little bit of SHIB coin, and that's the one that's like
Shib?
SHIB. It's like Shiba Inu coin, and it's called the Doge Killer. And right now it's getting up
Getting
there.
up there? What are we
Yeah.
at now?
Well, right, it's less than a penny right now. So I own 28, almost 30, about 30 million SHIB coin. Because you can buy them for now it's a little more expensive, but when I was buying it, it was like $10, $15 for a million SHIB coin.
Jesus.
So I got maybe $300 in there, but now it's worth close to 800, 900. So
How does
it's
that
pretty
work,
good.
though? What if you want to use the
I
money?
can't explain it, but you can sell
It's
it.
made up and pretend.
You
Yes, I
can,
know.
but I've made profits off of it. So in that, it is real.
It is real.
So I'm just
But
holding on to
seeing
it.
those profits.
Yeah.
That's the important part.
Yeah, you see the money go up.
No, using the.
Oh no, you just sell it and then you transfer it to your bank account.
Okay.
It's super easy to do that part. So yeah, like right now, it's up. Oh man, it went up even higher. So now I'm.
So
really
what do you have in
killing-
actual money value?
What do I have right now?
Yeah, so you said you put $45 into it?
I probably put $200 or $300 into it.
Okay.
I could figure it out, but it's probably around 300. And so right now it is worth. Hold on one second. Gotta let all the things happen. So right now it's worth $815.
So you need to put 300 in.
Yeah.
Attaboy.
Yeah, right? That's
Attaboy.
more than
Look at
double my
that.
money.
Look at
And
that.
it's just going to keep on climbing and climbing
Just get up there.
until I'm so goddamn rich.
I might put $1,000 on Shipcoin.
You should.
I'm going to put $1,000 on Shipcoin, wait a week, and be a millionaire.
Yeah,
I'm going to be a bajillionaire.
That's how it works.
I'm going to be the next Warren Buffet.
But the reason I bring it up is because I was wondering, like, if this does get to a point where I do make a ton of money, like a ton of money. I was thinking about like the first thing I'd buy, and I was wondering what you guys would do if you had like fuck you money, not all the things you'd buy, but the first thing. You got $1 million in your account. I know that's not really fuck you money, but you get a bunch of money.
It's enough, yeah.
Yeah, it's enough. Where you go, okay, what am I going to go buy? You're going to go out and buy this one thing. What are you getting?
What are we talking about?
Whatever you want.
No, like how much money are we talking here?
Or we'll say $1 million.
$1 million.
Yes. And you don't have to spend it all at once. It's just the first thing you'd buy. You get $1 million in your account.
I would buy a pet cremation unit.
House in Lakewood. I would buy a house out here and sell my house.
But that's the first. I'm talking about.
That's literally the first.
You
thing
wouldn't.
I'm doing.
You wouldn't go anywhere else and like I'm buying a big dinner or anything like that. You're straight to the house.
to the house, yep.
Straight to the house. And
Pet cremation unit.
pet cremation unit.
Yeah.
I feel like does that come with a house?
I think you need a house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and you want to live in Lakewood that bad?
Yeah.
You're like
Yeah.
right to Lakewood.
Straight to Lakewood. Well, then
And I want a
nice
pet
houses.
cremation unit.
And I'd get one of those really, really like good robot sex dolls.
Is that what you would get?
Yeah, I think so.
Ooh.
Yeah, I get one of the good ones.
Ooh.
Yeah, one of the ones with the blinking
So
eyes and all that
information.
stuff. The one that will give you consent to pin her down and make her
Yeah.
throat pregnant.
Yeah, Jane.
How do you clean them?
I'll hire someone to
You
clean it.
urinate into them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you
That sounds
put a
pee
little-
sterile, right?
Yeah, put a little pee-pee in there.
There you go.
A little pee-pee.
How would I do that?
You get one
gonna
of
be
those
a little-
Go-Girls, so before you buy your house, you buy one of those things that you put in over your
Yeah.
pee spot so that you can...
Can I change my answer? I would buy Bill's secondhand sex doll
Nice.
just so I could clean it out.
Do you have a name like picked out?
For the sex doll?
Yeah. Or do they just come with them?
I don't know if they come with
Natalie.
it, but I'd go with
Natalie.
Jerome.
It's Natalie.
Jerome.
Jerome.
I just think it's funny. It's like this hot lady sex doll. What's her name? Jerome.
Oh, this is Jerome.
Yeah. Tearing down barriers here.
She's nice. She's a little droll.
Yeah. She's a little standoffish, honestly.
Yeah, she could be a little bitch.
She never gets up when company comes in.
Sorry, she could be a kind of, but she fucks like a
Dead
Sex
person.
doll.
like a dead person.
Because
Her cold-
That's how dead. That's how sex dolls have sex.
I want to look into
They
her
don't move.
cold, lifeless eyes as they stare back at me while I pump her full of seed.
You do have to clean it though, because you don't want, in case somebody else is using it, you don't want your sex doll to have a little.
You're talking to
chlamydia
Mr. Sex Doll.
in it. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
Are we talking
Mr.
about chlamydia?
Yeah. Well, now we're talking about chlamydia.
Okay, we can move.
Because we
on
were
to
talking
chlamydia.
about chlamydia on the Alan Cox show the other day, and I got a message from HA. What was this like?
What was the context? I don't
someone
remember.
said that they're like, oh, chlamydia doesn't have symptoms.
Oh yeah, and I'm like, oof.
And then AJ sends me a message and he goes, "Oh, I've had chlamydia, and boy, did I have symptoms."
Oof. It was gnarly. It was
What kind
not
of symptoms? I don't know.
okay. So
Is that the drip?
there's drip. There is
What is the like? Is it just a constant drip, like a leaky faucet?
about like once.
it
No. It's like do you know what it feels like? It's kind of like okay, like if when you have a runny nose, you could blow your nose, and you'll be fine for about 20 minutes,
yeah,
but
you
then it
can't blow
just
your dick out,
slowly,
yeah.
it just slowly starts coming. But no, you kind of wipe it off.
Okay.
And
so
then,
it is kind of a continuous.
yeah, it's kind of like a continuous thing,
Yeah.
but like you could like wipe it off and like not experience anything. But like there'll be times like, okay, so you know what the biggest symptom of chlamydia is? Denial. You're like, I don't have chlamydia. Yes, this is fine. I know. Did I have unprotected sex? No, I could have swore we used a condom. We were in the throes of lovemaking.
I think this episode is going to be called "The Biggest Symptom is Denial."
That's right. The biggest symptom is denial, and then you start kind of thinking, and then the drip happens. You're
Yeah.
like, oh, maybe like I jerked off earlier. Maybe like I don't know. That's like residual hot seed
Talk about seed
coming out of me.
seed.
And then you're the denial ends when you feel your urine burning, and then you're like, oh god, that's painful.
Yeah.
And then but then there's still some denial. You're just like, okay, I'm gonna wait maybe like 2 or 3 more days. And then you start looking up like what happens if you leave chlamydia untreated, and you're like, I need to go to the doctor. Not only do I need to go to the doctor, it's 3:30 in the morning. I'm going to the ER right now. So I go to the ER, and they're just like how like you like what are some of your symptoms? I'm like, it hurts my dick when I urinate, and I'm having like some discharge. And they're like, what kind of discharge? I'm like, do you want to see it? They're like, yeah. So like at this point, it's so bad that I could go to the base of my penis and just like kind of like a tube of Go-Gurt.
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, ladies. Yeah, so like a tube of Go-Gurt.
So
But it's
from beginning of symptoms to you going to the
it takes about a week.
to you go-gurting your dick for a doctor.
Yeah.
You all right?
That's so gross.
It's so bad.
Don't burp this week; it'll be vomit.
Yeah, I know.
It's so bad. It took about a week.
It took about a week.
It takes about a week for you to accept that you have chlamydia.
It took about a week for you to accept they have chlamydia.
Well, no, I feel like, okay, so you don't really exhibit symptoms till like about 10 days after you had sex with somebody.
Okay.
And for me, it was, and I looked this up, I didn't start exhibiting symptoms for like 3 weeks.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of like, okay, maybe it's not. And I don't like, obviously it's like a health insurance thing. And it's just like, like it's expensive to go to the doctor.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, okay, I'm just going to wait this out. Maybe this isn't it. Maybe this isn't chlamydia. So I go to the ER, and they're just like, you know what? We're just going to treat you as if you have chlamydia. We're going to take a test. We're going to give you an STD test. We're going to run the gamut.
Yeah.
So we're gonna treat you for chlamydia, gonorrhea, and trichomona. It's called. It's all 3 of them are very similar, and we're gonna treat you for all 3. We're not even gonna wait. So we're just gonna give you these 4 gigantic pills. They're huge, and we're gonna give you a shot in the butt.
Ooh.
So I'm like, okay. So they give me the shot in the butt, and I take the pills.
Now, wait, you just took a shot in the butt and 4 giant horse pills without doing any research on them?
I know, yeah, it was crazy. I know. I trust
just raw
medical
dogging medicine?
professionals. I trust medical professionals. So literally later that night, I'm at home. I just feel the chlamydia just leaving my body through my
Really?
dick hole. It was in that one instance.
Did it feel good?
It did. I just
It's
felt like
a relief?
Do you know what it feels like? Okay, so have you ever like been kind of sitting there? You're like, you know what? I feel like the inside of my urethra itches. Have you ever felt that before? No. You never felt that? Oh, maybe that's just a chlamydia thing.
I used to get UTIs all the time.
Yeah.
So I know exactly what
Okay,
you're
yeah.
talking
So
about.
it kind of like it feels like it's itchy in there.
Yeah.
Okay. I've never had
Constantly
it.
towards the end. But like I felt like when they gave me the shot, it could just be like a placebo thing, like
Yeah.
just in my mind. I just kind of felt like it's just kind of like shriveling up and just leaving me. The denial the second time you get chlamydia is
Here's
even
the thing.
better.
Hold on.
Wait.
And I'm gonna get to that because I explained it to Bill, not as elaborate as I did. But go ahead. I want to hear your question. Go ahead.
You thought unprotected sex would be cool after you got chlamydia the first time.
I did not think that it would be cool, and I didn't get it through unprotected vaginal sex.
This is the kicker.
Okay. How
Got it from her throat.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get it in your throat.
chlamydia
Yeah, in your throat.
Pretty much any hole.
It's the only way it could have happened. It was the only way it could have happened. I remember thinking, I'm going to put a condom on because I'm not getting anything from you.
And then
She just
like,
gave it
"Hold my
like it's
beer."
living in your throat.
Yeah.
It's not as awkward to tell someone that you got it from them as you'd think it would be. It's not as uncomfortable as you think it would
Did
be.
she know that she had it?
No. I mean,
Okay.
because I think with women, it's kind of asymptomatic.
Okay.
And they don't know, but with men, it's very symptomatic.
Sounds like it.
Yeah. The first time I was kind of nervous to do it, but there was like a site that you can like plug someone's phone number in and they'll just get like a text message, be like,
I think I've heard of that. Actually.
yeah, like it's just like, hey, like you need to know this, but I'm too embarrassed to tell you. But you could like put their phone number, and I tested it to make sure it worked. Like I asked my like roommate at the time, I'm like, hey, I'm gonna make sure this works. You're gonna get a text about this. I just want to make sure this works because I want her to get it, but
Yeah.
I'm too nervous
To tell her.
and shy to tell her. So I put the phone number in my note. It was just like, yeah, this works. I'm gonna delete this though.
Yeah. I think
So I'm
it's
like, okay.
That's worth deleting.
Yeah, so I did that with her, but the second time I just told them like flat out. I'm just like, hey, this is kind of uncomfortable to hear. And I'm totally not mad. Like I'm
Yeah.
totally not mad.
Because you did suck my dick, so.
I feel like
You got chlamydia living in your goddamn throat. You fucking bitch.
I feel like that messaging system could also kind of weed out shitty people. Like say we all hooked up and you messaged me saying, "Hey,
All right, fine, we will.
All right, we'll take a minute.
All right, fine.
All right,
Tommy,
let's
if you-
pretend
that's fine.
that we both got chlamydia from Tommy.
I feel like we should do this the method actor way.
Right. But what is your question? Okay.
So like if you message me on that thing saying, "Hey, you've got chlamydia," if I don't message you and say the same thing, isn't that kind of like I don't know.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on,
shitty.
hold on. You got
weed
you,
shitty people out.
you got chlamydia from me,
Yeah, and then she gave it to
and
me.
then she gave it to you, but then you don't say anything to her.
No.
Or no, it could.
She doesn't say anything to me. Well, I guess you, like you.
say you tell me, "Hey,"
You gave me chlamydia,
or we don't know, but like,
right?
I have it, so you should get tested. If I don't tell him, then I'm
Yeah.
a shitty person.
Yeah, you are, but he would never know that.
But
But
he
I
could,
would,
though. He
but I would
might
know
have
because
that.
if I
But then you end up getting chlamydia. Yeah.
I go, hey, did you give me chlamydia? And then like,
Have you guys ever had chlamydia?
no, I had warts. That's it.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Is our warts? That's herpes. Is that
HPV.
No,
That's
that's
herpes is like
HSV.
sores.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
HPV is like the genital warts, but they actually weren't ever on my actual dick. They were like on my leg, and like one of them was on my sack.
See, that
So I had to burn one off my sack.
Did that hurt?
Yourself
No, it felt great.
or
Yeah, they give you like a medicine that you just kind of rub on it.
That's awesome.
I
And then
used
you
to get warts as a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's very similar to
Yeah,
that.
and they used to do like the burning.
Yeah. So you, like again, they go away in like a week, but it was definitely a thing where I noticed I had them, and then instead of being like, "Hey, let's see how bad this gets," I go, "I'm gonna go to the doctor and get some
Like a normal
stuff
person.
and try and get these warts out of here."
I always thought HPV was the one that men can't get tested for.
You can't get tested for it.
No,
but
but
you
if you see
can get
symptoms
like a
for it,
genital
yeah.
wart, yes.
Okay, for
Yeah.
some reason I didn't realize that warts were involved with those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just get burned off and
Just-
boom.
Yeah.
Back to then you're
Back to having unprotected sex.
well, and that's the thing because that's another one that like you can get that. That's why it wasn't on my dick because I was
I'm
having
still-
protected sex, but there was leakage down onto other parts of my body or whatever, and so like it absorbs through your skin.
I'm still
so
pre-
it's like I was not wearing flip flops in the shower.
Oh yeah.
So that's so like my sack smacking against things, getting
Right.
different HPV ridden stuff on it is what gave me the warts.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I kind of zoned out there because I was imagining contracting chlamydia from Tommy.
The whole time you're just going,
The whole time,
this is worth it.
I'm like, what position would be in when I really got it?
Now, how like was it a bad enough experience that you
It
would
was totally worth it.
so worth it,
Totally worth it.
so worth it for so
Totally worth it.
So what's the disease that you wouldn't want to get from a hot girl?
Okay, so I actually did. I dated somebody with herpes.
Okay.
For about 6 months, but she was treating it, and I learned a lot about herpes, and that because I wanted to be like as safe as possible.
Yeah,
she was
absolutely.
treating it, and like if you know you have herpes,
Yeah.
the odds of you it's not absolute zero,
Right.
But the odds are very very slim of you transmitting it. But I'm sorry. What was your question?
So I think we're
we're fucking in my.
Well, the question
you
is,
gave me herpes in that one.
what's the disease that you put it on the line, like the venereal disease that you put on the line?
I'm not really
for?
afraid of any STDs at this point.
Okay.
Because the odds of me contracting HIV from a female
Yeah.
are almost none.
Right.
And even if I got HIV, it's not that
that's
sentence.
it. It's
Like you could treat it so well
Yeah.
now that you don't even test positive for it anymore, and you definitely can't spread it anymore.
Right.
So if you know you have it,
Yeah.
if it gets to AIDS, then now we're having a different conversation.
So I probably have about the same answer.
Yeah.
The cutoff for me though is a baby.
Yeah.
That's the STD that I'm like, nope,
Yeah.
not doing it for that one.
Nope. Yeah, that's terrible. Yeah. I'm still in that phase where people are telling me, hey, they're like where my friends are getting pregnant on purpose.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of like, this is, I don't know how I respond to this.
You guys see the world, right? Like you see
Yeah.
this world. Like
Yeah.
I there was a time a few years ago when I was like, I do want to have a baby, like, but then not anymore.
Yeah.
Like, the way the world's been the past couple of years.
You have a show now.
Yeah.
And you have Whoopsie.
And I have Whoopsie.
And you have us.
And I have you guys.
Yeah.
Yes. And we're
You don't
all
need-
about to have each other.
That's right. We're all about to give each other STDs.
Yes.
STD party.
All right. So we'll take a quick break and then we'll do some memes
Break.
and we'll do some jokes.
9.
What?
9 jokes.
We're doing 9 jokes. I could write another fucking joke if I do. You want me to write another joke right now?
Let's see if you can do it. It is time for Tommemes.
We love them.
We do love Tommemes.
I always forget this guy's name.
Giancarlo Esposito, I believe.
I guess I've never known his name.
Okay, but he was Gus Fring on Breaking Bad.
He was also in. Is he the
Star
one that's-
Wars,
Yeah,
yeah.
Star Wars. Okay. He's in a lot of stuff.
Yeah, he's in a lot of stuff. He was he was in The Mandalorian.
Yeah. He's got a good voice.
Great voice. Great actor.
Okay. So this is that guy. That says, take your age, add 1, wait for a year. That's your age.
That taught us how birthdays work. That's so fucking stupid. That's a silly meme.
I forgot to do this while we were stopped.
Oh, no.
So this is the part of the show where Tommy looks for her next meme, and I rewind the video.
Okay. So the top picture is, the
Yeah,
first
yeah,
It says women in the 1600s. Is it 1600s?
yeah.
Yeah,
1600s.
that's what 1600 looks
I don't
like.
know.
1600.
1600 sounds like the wrong time frame. I don't know. Anyways, and then the bottom is the church, and it's the guy that's uncomfortable, and somebody on fire.
Yeah.
Get it? Because witches.
Yeah,
Yeah,
witches.
gotta burn the witches.
No, yeah, the
burn them
witch
witches.
trials happened in the 1600s.
Yeah,
Yeah.
All right.
the first ones. There have been a lot of witch hunts ever since. Am I right, guys?
You-
It's the depressed guy on the left saying, "Stop giving me earworms." And that's Jesus on the right saying, "You're my earliest bird." Because the early bird gets the worm.
I know, that's so funny. Christ, that jokester.
Yeah. Is it Jesus or God? Or are they
That's
the same?
Jesus. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it depends on the religion, but
Yeah.
they're all the same. They're all the same level of
Of
pretend.
godly. Yeah.
These hoes must be Cane's coleslaw the way I be substituting them for more bread. This guy pulling a gun.
Yeah. And he does not like Cane's coleslaw?
No, yeah, the bread's
Yeah.
better.
It's just white bread. It's
Dude,
not.
it's so good. Well, I can't eat it anymore, but
Why can't you eat white bread anymore?
well, it's got butter on it.
Just have some for without the butter.
No, that's like the best part of their bread's so good.
But
It's all
no,
right,
well,
whatever.
to me, it sounds like you're saying the butter's so good,
Well, the
Well,
combination.
The combination.
right?
Combination
But you can still get
butter
the bread. That's not meaty.
Are we going to do a vegan butter challenge next week?
Well,
Oh,
please
yeah,
don't.
You can, yes.
Yeah, it's called margarine.
Would you rather
No,
eat
margarine.
vegan cheese or have chlamydia?
Vegan cheese. Yeah, I would rather eat vegan cheese.
all
Yeah.
right, all right. The funnier answer would have been chlamydia, but
And this one is a shrimp in a computer chair. And it says, me. My back hurts so bad today. And then it's me all day. Sitting like a
All
little
hunched
shrimp.
over, shrimp in
Is
it.
it a shrimp?
Yeah.
That's a shrimp.
That's a scrimp, yeah.
Scorium.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Where do you find most of these memes? Just
The
meme
internet.
pages?
Yeah.
Well, yes, the internet.
The internet.
The library.
I found him in an old chest.
Yeah, no, like, other
Deep in my
people
grandfather's shed.
meme accounts, mostly Instagram.
This is Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah, and it
That
says,
dude is terrifying.
he's so terrifying. Scared you today, didn't I? Well, this was in regards to Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is Facebook doing?
I got a
Why
joke
is he
about
so
it.
Scary.
I think it's because of what we know about him. I
Yeah.
don't think he's actually that scary. I think everything we know about him makes him scary.
No, pull that fucking picture up again. That guy's fucking scary.
Yeah,
He's not scary. He looks
That
like
No,
a
that
boy.
dude looks like fucking
Serial-
terrifying.
That's a murder.
If
That's
it,
He looks like a little boy.
listen. Hold on.
That's
yeah, little boys are terrifying.
Bill,
not
listen,
scary, though.
Listen, if you woke up in the middle of the night
And
saw-
any person was there,
hold
I'd
on,
be scared.
hold on. If you saw me there, you'd be like, AJ, what are you doing? Get the fuck out of my house. If you saw that there, you're throwing fists.
I would still throw fists if you were just at my house in the middle of the night.
I
would
know,
think
but
that
you'd be
he's
less
getting
afraid of
abducted.
me because you know me and I'm your friend and I
Yes,
have
but that
a charming face.
Any stranger is going to be upsetting.
I know, but not as upsetting as that is what I'm saying. That's
Listen-
fucking upsetting.
Okay,
That's really upsetting.
but that's a blurry photo. It's not a good photo. But he's not.
None of them are good.
He's not a good looking person.
I know. That's what
But he's
we're
not
saying.
scary.
He's an
That's
alien.
scary.
He's not.
He's
He's an
scary.
alien.
He's not a real. He's not even a real.
Just-
thing.
He's just a geek.
No, he's
Is that all? Is that the last
Yeah,
one?
he's a geek. That's fuck. Go back to that real quick. He's a fucking geek that's staring into me.
I think you're.
If you stare at him long enough, eventually he stares back.
He was looking at all three of us at the same time.
I know, dude. I
Yeah.
feel like he's looking directly at me. He's a fucking creep.
so scary.
I want to hold him down. I want to kick his door down and
I like
throw
this
him
one.
against the wall.
This is Jordan Peele splitting upside down, and it's bats when they piss.
That's clever.
That's what sucks so bad.
Oh man, the ship just went down 6%.
Stop
So,
looking at it all the
I
time.
just got an alert.
It's gonna go up and down.
But it's
Turn
actually
the alerts off.
it's going. No, I like the alerts because when we were taking a break, I checked it
yeah,
again,
what
and it's
up?
like up.
The ship coin.
Yeah, it went up
right?
over like $100 from the time that we talked about it on the show to the time we took a break, which is about 20 minutes.
Yeah, and it's back
And then-
down again.
Only a little bit. That they send the alerts randomly, but it was just one of those things where it's still up like around $1,000.
Right.
So I'm happy.
Right.
Very happy today. Is that the last one?
I think so.
Nope.
Oh my gosh, no. Okay. It says, if you increase the minimum wage, the cost of living will go up. And then it's an Always Sunny scene. Newsflash, asshole. The cost of living has been going up the entire goddamn time.
Yeah.
That's a pretty
It's
good
funny
point right there.
because-
He's yelling.
Yeah, because it is true. The cost of living has been going up anyway, so might as
Right.
well pay motherfuckers a little bit more so they can try to keep up.
Yes.
Seriously. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to give so many memes.
That's okay.
All right. The first one is Tough Dog. What is it? Do they have names?
I don't know. There's a big muscle dog.
Yeah.
This is Shiba
He's a
Inu
Shiba,
dog.
Yeah. It says country music before 9/11. I shot a lawman with his own gun and won an immortal horse in a poker match with the devil. And then country music after 9/11. If you don't stand for the red, white, and starry blue, this instant I will pee my pants and start crying. Oh. And it's a sad boy.
Sad boy dog. Yeah.
Drunk.
Yeah.
Fucking loser dog.
You know what's
Fucking moron.
You know what makes me crazy are the people that are like the false patriotic people where they will put a flag on their truck
Yeah.
and drive around like I got the flag on my truck because I'm super, and then they do something that's way more disrespectful than kneeling during the national anthem. They just tear an American flag to shreds on the back of the truck by driving down the highway. They're like, I love America so much. Watch how I just destroy its flag because I'm insecure.
You know what makes me mad? That Tommy gave me chlamydia in that fantasy I've been having this whole
You're
episode.
having a nice fantasy, and then
Now
still worth it.
now it's at the time in the fantasy where I'm having an uncomfortable situation, where I'm having an uncomfortable conversation with Tommy. Like,
Is it through text or face to face?
no, it's face to face. I'm like, you need to
You're
tell
brave man.
Bill
Yeah.
because I know about.
you
do you
need to tell
do you
Bill.
text me or do you save it for the show?
Oh, I wouldn't save it for the show.
Ah, that would be the
You would
best way to
want-
do it.
Okay, so you want me to
'Cause I
break
could-
bad news to you on the air?
I think that would be
Okay.
like because I can always cut it out.
Okay, that makes sense.
So
Fair.
the reaction could be worth whatever embarrassment that I have.
Are we talking about in this still fantasy that
Yes,
I'm having right now?
fantasy. So you
this
tell
is
her
this has gone off the rails.
right. So you tell
This
her
is
that
this has went from a pretty okay sexy fantasy to a pretty not okay sexy fantasy to like why is it now you guys are making it about you? In my mind.
we're just fantasy.
We're fantasizing
we're-
about breaking the news.
We're improvising
To each other-
Yeah, the
each other.
fantasy. So like it's.
I would well first off I would tell you
Thank
because I'd be
you.
like I think you gave me chlamydia. And I would
You'd
say that.
be okay.
I would say I think you gave me chlamydia.
Okay.
And then I would call Bill and be like, Bill, I think I gave you chlamydia.
And I was like, actually, I think your mom gave me chlamydia.
And I need to call my mom next and tell her.
Ew, how gross would that be if you got your mom's chlamydia? Like, it's so gross. Like chlamydia is one thing, but having your mom's chlamydia.
Oh my gosh.
I get it.
I don't like it. It's so
don't like it one bit.
bad.
All right,
Oh.
that last one now. That is the
Yes.
last one. All right, it's on to jokers. We're doing some jokes now. AJ, I believe I'm first this week.
Should be you, especially since you have one more than him.
If we do a stand and deliver, I bet I win again.
We're not doing stand and deliver this week.
It's a little bit sad.
I would. Well, you can't win. You don't have enough jokes.
I won with 4. I've won with 4 at stand and deliver. I remember telling
And they
Cody,
weren't judging it right.
hold on. Oh, yeah, because you had it fucking rigged.
Yeah, because that's the whole bit behind stand and deliver is that it always goes down to the last joke.
Which actually made me wonder. I was just like, oh, this is probably the first time we genuinely went the distance on a
Yeah.
stand and deliver last week. Yeah.
And I still think I should have won because the first joke, she laughed at mine even though she said, I don't know anything about Jesus, and she didn't laugh at yours. But she gave you the win.
I
Well,
think
which joke was it? I can't remember.
okay. If you
Was
want
that
if you
good?
want my take on it, I think she was doing the thing that us comics hate. I think she was giving you polite laughter because she didn't get it. I got it and I thought it was
But
funny.
why didn't she? So her way of showing you that she enjoyed your joke was no laughter at all.
I ask her. I don't know.
I smile. I'm not always vocal. I'm kind of a quiet guy.
I know. And when you gave
So
me
what was your
chlamydia,
first joke? Was the
I don't remember.
it was fuck. What was your joke? Mine was the one about Jesus,
But
Russian
was-
troll farms,
Okay.
and then his was
I don't remember.
the View one about Joey Behar.
Because that was a good fucking joke.
It was funny.
It was a good joke.
I'm going by the reaction that I saw when I was editing, where nobody laughed at your joke and people laughed at my joke.
She was laughing in her heart at my joke.
Okay, well,
Maybe
She just.
I sometimes hold the mic wrong, so maybe I.
No, you
I
weren't
know I was
laughing.
watching the video of you going.
the fix was not in. We didn't know
All
that
right,
we were
that's
doing
fine.
it.
Whatever, it's okay. It's all right.
wasn't
All right, laugh with your heart, and let's
I'll
get
try to
this
laugh
out of the way.
out loud.
Yeah, and let's make sure that the girls are on display too, in case. We'll try and get some extra views this week using a clever neckline. There you go. Subscribe to Tom. There. Oh my goodness.
Okay, you can back up though.
No, no,
You
no,
have to
wait,
look
wait.
at Bill.
You don't.
No, you don't. No. Get back up there so I can get a thumbnail image right there.
You're holding
There you
it
go.
back.
Everybody smile. Yay.
Yay, Tommy and her boobs.
Oh,
Oh my
now-
God, you have.
Oh, you got a mic
I
stand
don't
this whole
think that-
time.
I don't think that it's close enough.
It's not.
It's
no,
not,
I
but-
think I think you need
but-
to put it back, but get closer.
It's not. Good. Wait, what if you went under?
might get
Wait.
banged.
Yeah, no,
but
hold
wait,
on, hold on. Go closer.
Hold on. Let me give you a tip here. Go under and up. There you go.
Okay, now-
Boom. Now.
Now get closer to the mic with your neck.
Yeah.
Now,
Like this.
now back up a little bit. Now get closer again. Now back up a little.
And guys, you can actually see her doing this for real on her OnlyFans.
Yes.
Yeah.
$10 a month.
$10 a month. Did you?
This isn't. It doesn't.
Let me listen. How does it sound?
You're not really getting her.
Not really getting it. Okay. All right. Well, the point is, we got a lot of thumbnails to choose from, and that's what's important. All right. My first joke. Where's my phone? All right. Facebook and Instagram were down for 6 hours on Monday, causing family members to get along for the first time in ages.
I'm not on Facebook.
I know. That's why you get along with your family.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
point.
I guess. Yeah, that could be the reason. I don't always get along with my family, though.
No, but I mean, you get along.
Nobody
You don't see
does.
your dad posting stupid conspiracy theory shit.
No, my dad wouldn't though.
Right.
Because my
And
dad is a sensible
I had
person.
hoped that my dad wouldn't, but
He is.
he does. He does. He couldn't for 6 hours on Monday, though. Most I've loved my dad in a long time. AJ.
The FDA says vaping is down 40% amongst teens since the pandemic started, while the other 60% of teens are deep within the midst of the opioid crisis.
Not bad. Thank you. That's a good one. All right. I changed my answer on if I was I had $1 million, I'd buy some opioids.
Would you buy some opioids?
Yeah.
And
Just
would
to
you
have them for a rainy
would
day.
you do them or would you flip them and sell them?
Oh, I want to sell them. I don't want anybody else to do them. They're mine. I just bought them. Just want to have them around. Can you do just like a pinch of opioids?
Just a scotch?
Yeah. Just like a little bit to get like a nice feeling. That's not a dangerous way
take
to
the edge off.
experiment, right?
Just take the edge
That's
off.
not a way to you can just do some opioids casually, right?
Yeah.
Just recreational opioids, a little recreational heroin. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right. My next joke. GM unveils a hands-free driving system that works in almost all of the U.S. The place it doesn't work, busy intersections.
I feel bad because I'm a quiet laugher.
Well, you got to kind of...
I feel bad about that because I do think things are funny,
Yeah.
but I've been like watching on past things. I'm like, oh, it seems like I'm not laughing, but like in my head, I'm like, oh, that's really good. I'm responding like
Yeah.
a comic.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, that's good. I like it.
Let it out.
Just let it out. It's an exercise.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
You just say that's a really good joke.
that's
You
a
know?
really good
Yeah,
joke.
you can say that.
I laughed at it.
I
Sounds
liked
sincere.
it. LOL.
All right, AJ. Oh, self-driving car. Should we talk about those? Dude, I would love to have one of those.
I don't want it.
You don't want to
I
self-driving
like
car?
driving.
I like driving, but I like distracted driving way more than I like driving.
Yeah,
You
that's
know what's messy? Did you guys update your iPhone? You don't have an iPhone. Did you update?
Not yet.
Okay.
Whoa, what's
My-
up? What's up with the fucking turning up of the nose
Oh, it's-
and the fucking iPhone thing?
Because
I'm judging
stupid.
Because we have group chats with other people and they're blue, and our group chat with you
Is
is
green.
green,
It's
and
ugly.
nothing sends. We
Yeah.
can't send you pictures or anything because
You send me shit all the time.
And videos come out like
they don't
tiny.
work the
Yeah.
same way. It's not as good. Usually, if I send you a video or something, I'll send it on Snapchat or Instagram because that's better than your green text. Ugh.
But with the new update, one of the things you said, distracted driving.
Yeah,
That has this like Siri recommended like widget,
yeah.
and it says for Instagram and Facebook, usually used when driving. And I'm like, wow, fuck you, phone. Like
Just
just,
calling
calling
you
me
out.
out for
That's awesome.
using this
Your
thing.
phone's being very passive
You
aggressive.
can copy and paste words in photos now.
Yeah.
So like if you take a picture of this, you can copy and paste Bill Squire Show. Shit's wild.
That's awesome.
And then like I looked at a picture of me and my cat. You can't even see his face, and it like comes with a pop-up saying like search cat, and it goes to his breed
Wow.
of cat. Like it's just
That's
my
pretty
mind.
impressive.
But they're worried about the vaccines.
Right. Yeah. Exactly.
They're magic.
I think I'll update it tonight.
I think this is the weird one though. Is this the update with like the child pornography stuff, like scanning people's phones automatically?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
I think I heard about that.
Is that this update?
I thought they had to not do that.
Oh, okay. Maybe.
I thought they
maybe that
couldn't
happened.
do that, but whatever.
Yeah, that shit was weird.
I don't have anything to worry about there, so I'm fine.
Well, me neither. But
Right.
it's just
Well,
a weird.
I didn't know you just seemed worried about
Yeah,
it.
I mean, I'm totally not into child porn. I got nothing to worry about.
I have been dabbling a little more in the anime.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fun,
Yeah,
Great.
The anime. Well, not the anime shows, but like the hentai.
Hentai, yeah.
Yeah.
Good stories. Yeah.
They're good stories, but like you got to find like the
You gotta find what's right for
Well, you got to find a
you.
good like version of it because there's like the Japanese versions and sometimes the dubbing sucks
Yeah.
or they have pixelated shit.
I
and
hate the
that's- I hate
edited.
the-
It's
yeah.
always hentai uncensored.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, that's what I need to do is hentai uncensored. But yeah, like the stories are great. I really enjoy. I enjoy the.
Whoever
the
watch
story.
hentai censored.
What?
A lot.
No, they in Japan
Oh,
it's censored
that's
because
right,
they
because
don't
they
allow
can't do
the, different genitals or pubic hair
Yeah.
or something, so it gets digitized. So there you go. So yeah, I like a good story for pornography.
Yeah, normally after like regular like real porn, I'm like kind of disgusted, but after hentai, I'm like just keep watching. I'm like, oh shit, this
Let's
is
see where
actually
this is
what's
going.
gonna
Yeah.
happen next.
Did either of you guys watch Squid Games?
Not yet. No, I want to.
Okay, so Squid Games is interesting, and they play child's games, and then if you lose, you die, basically.
What
Yeah.
kind of child's game?
Like red light,
Hopscotch?
green light, a version of hopscotch,
Okay.
things like that. You know what I actually wanted to ask you guys. I forgot to do this in the last segment. What's the child's game that you think you could play and not die?
And not okay. So
Yeah,
Does horse count?
horse.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'll count that.
horse.
You think horse?
I haven't been beaten in horse in years.
Really?
It's been years.
We should definitely play horse.
Yeah, we can play horse.
I'd love to play horse, and if you lose, you die.
All right.
What would be the one that you play?
Fuck, I don't know. Give me list some.
Like Foursquare, dodgeball, kickball.
Ooh, I was good at Foursquare too.
Never good at.
Foursquare. But even like marbles or pogs, Pokemon.
Pokemon. I would say Pokemon. I'm really fucking good at Pokemon.
Really good at
Started
Pokemon.
playing again recently.
All right, so
I'm
Pokemon.
gonna say Pokemon. Yeah.
What childhood game? I know what mine would be. Keeping that one secret.
Good one. Damn it.
Oh, that's the best
Set me
joke of
up.
the night.
Set me up.
I didn't have that in my head until it got to me. And I was like, I don't have a game. I was thinking, but
Is the
yeah.
show gory?
Yeah, there's some goriness to it. Not like over the top, but like it's definitely got some blood and stuff like that. It's a fun show. The dubbing's a little weird, but the violence makes up for it.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm here for. I've been wanting to watch it.
It's
Had other
fun.
shit.
I flew through it in 2 nights, and there's like 9 episodes, so I spent all Monday and Tuesday just plowing through
It was
episodes.
the full season came out at the same
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
Is that all that Netflix does now, or do they still have some that come out weekly?
I think Netflix, unless it's like the reality shows, I think they'll do weekly because like The Circle came out 3 at a time. Do you watch The Circle?
No, but
Oh,
Love
The
on the
Circle.
Spectrum I love so
Oh yeah,
much.
that one comes out all the time. The ones. I only watched like the first season of that, like the first half. I didn't finish it though.
Yeah,
I should.
It's
It was
just one-
good.
Yeah,
it's
just one
sweet.
of those,
It's a really
like,
sweet
yes,
show.
It's wholesome. If
Yeah.
You need a break from murder.
Yeah. All right, next joke. The Zodiac killer has finally been identified, and wouldn't you believe it? It's a guy named Gary. Ooh, spooky.
Was he really identified?
There was a bunch of reports today. And
Oh,
I
wow.
can't remember his
I
last
did
name.
see
I missed
that,
Yeah,
I
but-
missed that.
Some guy named Gary, and it's like
Dude named
so,
Gary.
Yeah, just
Dude named
not
Gary.
intimidating, just a regular
This
dude.
guy.
He's the Zodiac. There you go. So
I always just imagine like it's just like we can't find the Zodiac killer, but it's a dude dressed like the Zodiac killer, just doing normal things. He just blends in so well.
pointing at people like, hey,
Yeah, it's like, hey, it's just like, have you heard about
there's
the
a
Zodiac?
Zodiac on a sweatshirt.
It's just like, did you hear about the Zodiac killer, fella? And you're just like, ooh.
Oh yeah, I heard he's really handsome. I heard he's got a big dick.
Oh my gosh. So is my joke.
Yeah, here, Joe.
Coronavirus deaths in Russia surpass 900 a day, and it becomes the second leading cause of death in Russia, right behind being a journalist in Russia.
Ooh.
Good joke.
Thank you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boy, Russia, that place is scary.
I know, it's scary. There's a bunch of guys dressed like the Zodiac Killer.
Yeah.
Walking around.
Everyone there.
Yeah.
All right. My next joke is, you guys know about Urban Meyer, the video of him. There's talk that Urban Meyer might get fired after only 4 games, but he's hoping he can get things back to 50-50, or at least that's what he's discussed with his wife. She's going to divorce him. He's going to lose his shit.
That was the worst experiment in the history of professional sports.
Was it the worst or was it the best? I'm happy that it wasn't with the Browns, and
Yeah.
I've been entertained by it thoroughly. Like, if you're a Jaguars fan, it's a piece of shit.
I didn't
Sucks.
think it would be this bad.
I don't
This
think
is
anybody thought it was
bad.
going to be this bad. Like,
Yeah.
it's real bad.
I'm just.
I guess
bad.
I guess I don't understand why. I mean, I understand like cheating on your wife or whatever is bad, but like, is it because they lost
So-
and he just like didn't go back with them?
So it's like this. All right, you are the leader of these professional athletes. These aren't just kids. These are
Guys
that
men.
make their living
And make
like,
more money than you do.
Yes.
And you're supposed to be their boss.
And you're their boss, and you are responsible for their future in a way too,
Yeah.
because they make their contracts by producing well, and if they're not winning, then their value drops. So instead of him, after a real tough loss in a game they almost won, which
Okay.
is like they're real close to winning that game, and then he could have been like, man, you guys, you can see where we're going. We're building this up. He doesn't do that with his team. He stays in Ohio, says he's going to be with family, and then he's not even with family.
Yeah.
He's fucking off at a bar, hitting
on 20-year-olds.
Yeah, just grabbing butts and stuff. And so that's where they lose credibility.
Yeah.
That it's not necessarily because he did that. It's because of all the choices he made that
yeah.
led to that.
Yeah, I mean,
because he's showing like what his priority is, and it's not being the best head coach that he can be.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
He sounds so depressed in that interview.
Oh, he's so
my
sad.
God.
But then on top of that, another thing he's really bad at is he's been in trouble for some dumb shit before, and he just doesn't cop to anything.
No.
Like, so he's like, yeah, I wasn't making the right choice. I didn't do the right thing. And like, I shouldn't have been, but like, he's not owning it. Like he's just kind of like he's not talking about like what actually happened. He's making it like trying to make it seem like it's not as bad as it was.
Do you think I didn't take it that way? I mean, it sounded like he was like really fucking embarrassed.
Well, he's embarrassed, but he's also like, there was some phrasing and stuff like that,
Okay.
like where they were trying to get me on the dance floor. It's like, dude, there was
Oh,
no
yeah,
dance
don't-
floor.
okay,
There
yeah.
was no dance floor.
This was a dive.
Yeah, like this is it's just like he's at the bar
Yeah.
and there's a girl rubbing her ass all over you, and you got your hand like pressed up in there. And then did you see the other video where from the side, like you see from the back, and he's just like oil checking her.
I didn't know. I
Oh
didn't
yeah,
see
that one's
Dang.
so fuck that guy.
Yeah, that sucks.
All right, do you got another one?
Yeah, I have 2.
I can always go out of order.
Yeah. West Nile virus death rate goes up as 10 people die in Arizona. It could have been 0 if these mosquitoes would have just worn their fucking masks.
They're actually just there's a vaccine for malaria now.
That's
getting
awesome.
tested,
Wow.
which is like that's a huge one.
Pump me full of all the fucking vaccines.
Yeah.
I'm actually, honestly, I'm happy that there are so many anti-vaxxers. 'Cause I'm like, I'm just going to be first in line then
For the next
for all of them.
Yeah.
Just fucking fuck me with them. Just shove it all up my ass.
That's not
You
how they
love
work.
those shots in your ass.
That's not how vaccines work.
That's why you got chlamydia twice.
Hey, Tommy, you talked me into it in my,
That
in
would
my
be the third
fantasy.
time.
You are the one that was like, hey, give this a try.
Give chlamydia a try.
Yeah.
Do you want to do
My next joke?
I'll do my last one, and then you can do your last one.
Okay.
Reports of Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri, is it Shuri?
Shuri.
Shuri in Black Panther.
fucking dipshit.
I
Is
hate
spreading
her.
anti-vax opinions, which are causing delays. Higher ups at Disney are prepared to make the difficult decision, including changing the name of the sequel to Black Panther: Wakanda Forever Quarantined.
Yeah, she sucks.
Yeah.
I'm surprised I haven't fired her and started.
Because
Well,
she's good in that role, but
I know,
yeah,
but
like her personality.
And you
so-
can't
fired
really.
people for less.
Yeah, but not millionaires.
That one, the fighting chick, I don't know.
Carla, yeah, I know. Who,
They got rid of
Cara
her.
Dune. What's her name?
Who?
On The Mandalorian.
Mandalorian.
Oh yeah,
She's real pretty.
yeah.
Yeah, no,
I forget what her
was
name is.
And it's
surprised.
just, it's annoying to just be like I don't know why you have to talk about it.
I know.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, and
I mean,
like
we're doing it though.
Yeah,
and
we
like
are,
in
yeah.
their defense,
Yeah.
we're kind of like they're talking about being anti-vaxxers.
Yeah.
We're talking about go get the fucking
Yeah,
vaccine.
well, stop with your dumb opinions.
It's just so hard when it's just
Let me be a
science.
hypocrite, all right?
Yeah, I know.
Right. Yeah.
Where's the vaccine for hypocrites?
For hypocrisy. Where's that goddamn vaccine?
Sorry, Jake.
Yeah. He texted me recently, and I still haven't got. Well, not recently, almost 2 weeks ago. I still haven't responded.
Well,
I
didn't
know
we
about
say?
that. Yeah.
Didn't we say?
Yeah, I guess you guys are right. I was thinking about that. I'm like, I guess I am bad at texting.
Yeah.
Also, you always leave me hanging in the group chat that we're in with Raj.
That's because like I'm at work and I can't check it, and then there's like a million fucking messages in there, and I'm just like I don't know where to
can't catch up,
start.
yeah.
I can't catch up. Yeah,
I knew that's what it was. But
Yeah,
it's, still,
it's not like I'm
still
trying to be
funny to
rude.
call you out
because I adore Raj. I think he's like one of my favorite people in the world. Did we ever the funniest thing I've ever fucking seen in my life? Raj was there.
Yeah.
We're
So this Raj, he's actually on
Yeah.
an episode of the show. He is an Indian dude that has lived in America for 10, 12 years now. He's awesome. He's a great guy. Gives like real interesting to talk to because he has a lot of perspective because he's lived in India. He lived in the Middle East for a while. Now he's here. He's been around.
well, he's in New York now.
No, now he's in Arkansas.
He's in Arkansas.
Yeah, well, because when the pandemic
hell
started,
goes
he went
That's
back to
right.
Arkansas.
That's right.
He lives in Bentonville, Arkansas, because
That's right.
He likes that hoity-toity place because that's where the WalMarts are.
That's real Walmart's are. We're watching stand up at the LVT, and there's this guy named Jove. He goes up and he starts doing stand up, and literally his entire act is about fucking children.
What?
The entire act is just about him being a pedophile. And then Dave Flynn is just fucking like, he is like hosting that
Yeah.
night. He's like filling in for Brian or something. And then he just goes up and just takes the mic away
Yeah.
from him, tells him to get off. And then Jove gets mad about it. And me and Raj are like, you should maybe don't fucking talk about fucking children into a microphone. And then like ever since, this was about like 2.5 years ago, him and I just randomly, like once a month, just like, I wonder what Joe's up to right now. What do you think he's doing?
Probably in jail.
Yeah, what do you think that guy's up to? I wonder whatever became of Jove.
There can't be that many Joves. I bet you can search them.
Yeah, I
He
bet
probably
he can.
listens.
He wasn't funny. It's just like if you're gonna make a pedophile joke, it's
Make
gotta
it a
be
good
good.
one. Yeah, there's funny
Like make
ones,
it
yeah.
good, but like you just weren't. You were just like, oh, they fuck kids.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of not so clever people out there.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh my god, what are you doing with
All right.
yourself?
What is... Did you do your last note?
Yeah, no, not yet. I have one more.
One more.
This is it.
Harry Styles revealed his not safe for work meaning behind his hit Watermelon Sugar. He says it's about the female orgasm and not about fucking a watermelon, Dad.
That's an old joke.
What do you mean that's an old joke?
I knew about that. His watermelon sugar.
Oh, really? I just saw that headline today. Oh, Tommy calling me out, holding me accountable.
Yeah. Get
That
with it.
this
Get
was
hip.
this wasn't a part of the fantasy.
You can
Well,
get
you're a
chlamydia
reality now,
from watermelon
motherfucker.
sugar.
All right. Well, that's it for this week's episode.
Did it.
Yeah, we got through it.
We're doing good stuff here. I'm really happy with it. Tired right now. Man, I worked out today, and like one of the last things we did was we did a lot of lower body stuff, so like a lot of
Who's your
squats and
trainer?
shit like that.
Is he a nice
His name's
guy?
Ricky. He's
Does he-
a great guy.
Can you meet him 24 hours?
No,
No.
it's ridiculous.
Well, I don't want to.
When would a 24-hour trainer sleep? If he just-
Wake up! I want
I don't want to
exercise.
train with him. I just want a friend. Just be like, hey man,
absurd thing.
hey
You
dude.
have friends, don't you? Are you that
No,
lonely?
no, I know. I'm
You
just
just want a fit friend.
I just want a real fit friend.
Yeah, so like the last thing was like we're doing the air bike with like the fan on it, and he's like, "All right, go as hard as you can. See how many calories you can burn in a minute." And so the first time I go fucking nuts, and I burned 18 calories. It's real disappointing, but like that's like
No, to me that's pretty
that's
good.
a lot. In a minute,
that's
it's a lot. It's a
yeah.
lot. But you're so I get to that, and I'm like, okay, I got that, and like it fucking wiped me out because that air bike, like the faster you go, the more resistance it like creates with the wind. So
When you do cardio, it like really puts into perspective calories and how they work.
Yeah.
And you're like 18 a minute, like a lot of people will be like, what? That's not a lot. That's a shit ton of calories in a minute.
Right.
18 is really good.
So we hit 18 the first time, and then it was like the second time I didn't have as much in me. 15, and I got 16 the third time. But like just that push that I was trying to get at the end, but because it's not just cardio in this case, because there's a lot of resistance, so it's also strength.
Right. Yeah.
And man, it just fucking wiped me out to the point where when I got home, I just laid down and passed out for like 45 minutes because my body's like, you're not okay.
Oh my God, dude, I could color in the lines. I was never good at coloring in the lines, but I could color in the lines.
Hey, look at you. You're growing up, buddy.
job.
Maybe that's what you can do for your Squid Game is coloring in the lines.
Yeah, I can color in the lines, baby. Look at that.
All right. So thank you guys for listening to this week's episode of the Bill Squire Show. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share. Also, check out the Alan Cox Show, which is on 100.7 WMMS. I'm a co-host on that. If you haven't ever seen it, you can watch that on YouTube or listen on the iHeartRadio app, wherever you are in the country. It's available live stream, or you can download the podcast.
It's funny.
And then we need more 5-star ratings, which we have been getting a lot.
Please.
But we want to just keep that, keep it ticking up.
it going up.
More 5-star ratings on the Apple Podcasts, which is where we get most of our listens. So I feel like we can keep it going. And then, if you want to see Tommy's boobs, at Tommi LC on OnlyFans.
Yep.
They're on there.
They're
AJ
there.
still hasn't subscribed.
No.
I feel like with
the chlamydia.
With the chlamydia, but also with the fantasy that he's been having today.
Yeah,
I think
no.
we're one step closer.
Yeah.
We're one step closer. Getting ready to chalk up that 10 a month. You're to subscribe to Weekly Humorist.
But also, if they message you and say they listen to the Bill Squire Show,
I'll get you a link.
get you a link, a little discounty. Yeah.
Yeah. And he didn't even message me after that. I said that last week too, and he didn't message me. So like, it's not even worth
Who, me?
$5. Yeah, you.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. Because I get like free porn. Like I can
Do you
watch
get
it.
her free porn?
Right.
No, but like it's. All right, I'm going to subscribe, okay?
All right,
I
we'll
hope
see.
you say this until the show's done in like 900 years. Every week you're just like, all right.
I'm going to fucking subscribe, all right? I will. I promise you, I will watch you get fucked one of these days, okay, Tommy?
Pinky promise.
I'm going to fucking watch you get
Just
copulate.
completely turn inside out. All right. So thank you guys so much for watching. And we'll see you next week on the Bill Squire Show.
Bye.
Bye.
This is the Bill Squire Show.